episode 39. 38 is in the books. We're here. Me, Anthony, JB, Josh Breed.
Gang, gang, gang. What it do? What it do?
Another Tuesday.
And another cricket lead. Another yeah. Thursday. Another cricket Thursday. Lead. Yeah, we record this on Thursdays and put it out Thursdays. Don't believe the hype.
Look at me pulling back the curtains. Keep kayfabe on the podcast.
Oh my gosh, man. What's up? What is happening, man? How you been, bro?
I'm pretty good. It's been a stress-free week at work, so I'm just gonna take my blessings and run with it.
Heck yeah.
Though we do got some pretty exciting news.
We do?
Yes. I had put up a TikTok video and went viral.
That boy went. I seen that. That boy went global. Go and let the people know what the numbers did. Tell you got to run them off the numbers.
We're pretty well over 300K in likes.
I ain't never had nobody like
views.
How many views?
Over 1 million.
Man, that's a lot.
Nice. Here's the funny part, though. All right, all bragging and stuff aside, here's the funny part.
No,
I never realized. He said no talking shit. I never realized how literal people take things. Like, that'll just ruin all the fun, right? So the comments was kind of lit. Like, everybody was making jokes like, oh, he looks like Roman Reigns. I thought that was Roman Reigns, having a good time. And you get the one guy who tells you look like Rey Mysterio. You're like, all right.
That's funny because they ain't never seen Rey Mysterio face.
Never.
He didn't have a mask on.
Well, yeah, I mean, people seen him without a mask. I don't think it's very common.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not a very common thing. Yeah. I got a Mark Henry joke. I don't
know. It's the black beard. Black with a beard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We all look the same. I forget.
You know.
Then you get the people who just don't know. And so I guess for the listeners, the TikTok video was Undertaker under the ring singing a sad song in his feelings. You have to go check it out over at Anthony's Kind of Nerdy. But the whole point of the joke is him sadly singing a song under the ring, waiting for his cue to come out into the ring when the lights go out. And here comes the people who just don't know shit about wrestling. It's like, he didn't come out from under the ring. They built a tunnel that was underground. Fam, I listened to the motherfucker say that he hid under the ring. That's what he did. And it's just like, we're just having fun. Like, then you get the people who's like, oh, well, he also had a TV monitor. Yes, we know, but it's a joke. Like, the whole point is to laugh. It's not. I promise it's not this serious.
Okay, Mr. Literal. Nobody asked y'all to come over here and dissect the joke, try to figure out debunk what really happened in the WWE event. We don't care that much. It's just a joke.
Yeah, they really do. Like, yeah, I could have put a little phone in front of me. Look like I was. What would have been funny about that? There's nothing funny about that. It's more funny to believe that he's under there singing a song and twirling a water bottle. Like,
that's hilarious to think you waiting 20 minutes to an hour, more than an hour, spinning a bottle. You ain't got nothing else to do under there because you hiding under the ring. That's hilarious.
I love wrestling fans and I hate wrestling fans. It's just, it's just that nerve in them. Like, they just want people to know how wrestling smart they are. It's like, man, we're all just having a good time. It's a laugh. We're taking it so seriously.
Flex my muscle.
Yes,
my wrestling muscle.
Facts. But yeah, TikTok's been pretty fun. I've been enjoying that. So that's what I've been up to. After that, I dropped about 3 or 4 more videos going in, Just
trying to catch on that, kind of capitalize on that wave.
You got to. Don't ever let your foot off the gas.
Because all it takes is one.
Yes, you said that.
It takes one. Once you get that one, it's like to the moon. Speaking of to the moon, Dogecoin. No, I don't know. I'm just playing.
No, it's not to the moon. It's not to the moon.
It's to the sky.
It's not. But we could segue. We could segue from a to the moon to your topic of UFOs because that's popping out here right now.
To the moon. All right.
Why don't you let us know what's happening with these white folks?
This your first time listening to the Curriculums podcast, or you're new, couple episodes in. I'm just gonna reiterate my point that the aliens, if you don't believe in aliens, I don't know why. I don't know why you wouldn't, but they here. They out there. if I had like the little alien noises, woo. Man. But anyway, speaking of aliens, on 60 Minutes, if y'all don't know 60 Minutes, is a very prominent news
It's a legit site.
Yeah, it's pretty prominent news TV little network thing. But anyway, on 60 News, they had some people come on there. They work with the military, like former military people, and they just talk about how to talk about aliens. They talk about UFOs and how they seen them while they was flying around in ships and stuff, and how they just noticed how they seen how they caught, like, I get spaceships, little UFOs on the video, but they was moving so fast and they was doing all of this, and it was like, there's no possible way nobody on Earth made this. We don't have a technology. They was like, we don't have a technology. We don't know anybody who has it, but it's somebody out there who got better stuff than us. And of course, these are all old videos that if you've been paying attention, you probably seen. But now it's just that the government confirming it now. So if you're not ready, you should be getting prepared to see an alien in a couple of years. They're gonna pop one up on me there. They if you haven't noticed, even on the I don't know if you watch commercials, but I have Hulu Live, so they got commercials on Hulu Live, most commercials have a lot of aliens in them now. They all talking about how aliens are running the show and whatever. It's just little, they getting just one at they preparing, they gearing us up for the letdown or for the let up. I don't know what to call it.
Yeah, y'all are slowly convincing me. I was never one of those people who just shit on the idea. I would never do that because I believe there's things in space that we don't know about, and I think that there's things in the ocean that we don't know about. Like that's just 1,000. Me. Yeah. There's things that I'm still 1,000% don't believe, with things like people been abducted and they ran tests on them, like shit like that. I don't believe that.
Why don't you believe? I just want to know.
I don't believe the people that I heard. It just sounds ridiculous and just full of shit. Like, I don't know. It's just.
Do you think it could have happened ever in like human existence? You think it has happened? Are you just dismissing the whole thought? That's what I'm asking. Is it the people you're dismissing or the general idea?
I'm dismissing the people that I heard.
Okay.
And it's hard to answer whether I think it could happen because I've never seen them up close. Like I've never seen, like, I don't know what they're capable of. So of course anything can happen. Like I don't know what they have, what they look like. I don't know what I believe. Like, well, I know what I believe and don't believe. I would believe they'd probably have some advanced things that we don't have, but just, I don't know. I don't believe those stories. Almost like being possessed by a demon. Like I believe it could happen. I don't believe it's happened to some of the people who claim that it's happened to.
Okay. So you but you believe being possessed by a demon is possible though.
I believe that if you play with certain things like that, I believe if you play with things like that, then there's a possibility it could happen to you. I do know people who played with stuff like that and nothing happened to them. And I guess sometimes it's just the way the cookie crumbles. Like they play with that stuff and don't care nothing about it.
I've actually known somebody who did an exorcism.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know if yeah, nice. Great. I don't know. What do you
No, I'm just saying. Okay. We're talking about possessing and stuff. I think that I 1,000 believe in demon possessions and stuff like that. I've never seen it, but I've had first person stories of situations of somebody expelling a demon out of somebody.
Right. That's why I say I don't.
Yeah,
that's why I'm saying I don't believe that it's not a thing. I just don't believe the stories that I've heard.
That you've heard, yeah.
Yeah. That's it. It's just the people feel kind of wonky. And if they were telling the truth, then I apologize. But I don't believe your story. But yeah.
Aliens?
Aliens. So I do believe that I don't know. I'm kind of stuck between. I know that they're saying that they don't know anybody who has this technology. But if I'm not jumping all the way into the UFO thing. I believe that they could be real, that it could be a UFO, or I believe there could be some other country who built some shit that's spying on us. Like, I don't know that I fully believe. And this is what I don't like. All of a sudden now everybody's listening to 60 Minutes with the government and all this stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, this was happening. They was keeping all this shit before, and now all of a sudden they come out and say this is happening, and we just believe it. Like, I don't know that Russia has shit to build this or not. It could just be Russia sending spy shit.
It could be Russia.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's my thoughts. I believe more towards it's another country building some shit that are spying on people. But I do not dismiss UFOs, and I'm leaning more towards it. It's starting to look like that's what's happening.
Oh, yeah. You should lean towards it.
So we'll see. Though. I'm not jumping all the way in, but I see all sides. I see all sides.
Yeah. So do you? I don't know. No, we on aliens now. Have you ever? Do you think that aliens have ever visited Earth? Do you think they've ever been on Earth?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm believing in aliens, if I believe in it, the little bit that I do, I'm not gonna say a little bit because it's a really close. It's a really close. I'm almost there with y'all. I believe that if there's aliens, they've been here, and I believe like the Area 51 thing. I believe all of that sounds like it could be real stuff. Like I wouldn't dismiss that as some fake shit. Yeah, I can see that being a real scenario. That they've been here, Area 51 happened, and the government knows about them. I believe all of that could be a true thing.
Okay, so you believe in aliens? You believe maybe that aliens are real?
Yeah, I think it's a believable story. I know this sounds confusing. I believe it's a believable story.
So I don't know how to. Do you? Okay, so you believe a believable story. So you're open to the possibility that we're not the only ones in the universe.
Yes, 1000%. Even if they don't look like. Even if they're not aliens, I believe that there's maybe another species of animals somewhere out there. Like, I mean, there's just no telling. Like, it could be anything. As far as if I'm 100% on board with there's somebody who's flying UFOs from space to here, I'm open to that, and I don't think that's a crazy thing people say.
Okay,
but I just want to see more evidence that that's true, and I'm not going off the government because if this is true, then they've been lying forever. I'm not just picking now to start believing everything they say.
They're starting to show it to you so they can normalize it, so they can pop up with them.
if that is what it is,
1000%.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. It's not like it'll be hard for somebody to be like, I tried to tell you. Like, I mean, I'm open to it. If it happens, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But I believe that there could be other things also. I'm not jumping out the window of they have aliens.
I don't know if you know anything about any of this. You know about how about the pyramids and stuff in Egypt and stuff like that. Do you believe that they say they say aliens help give us the technology to build this, and something happened and we lost all this technology, of course. But do you believe that could be a possibility, or are you just like total bullshit? Like the pyramids, like Stonehenge, like all these unbelievable like structures and stuff that we have on Earth, that there's no possible way that regular ass humans could have built them. Like even today we have even today we would have some of the stones and stuff that like have been moved in certain situations and built and arranged into different structures and stuff. We don't have the machinery that capable to pick them up. Even today, like 2021, we don't have the technology still to like that would easily do it. And it's like how would they be able to build these things and structures and stuff like that without having any assistance from anybody? How would you? I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that's total BS? And you just think that we just lost all that technology to build stuff like that? Or you think that was straight manpower? That's a lot of fucking manpower, some heavy ass boulders. I don't know. Just asking. How you feel about that? What you think about that? Stuff like that.
I would lean more towards I think people built that. The part that I have issues with a lot of things, like with Bigfoot and with Loch Ness monsters and with aliens, is there's a whole lot of we conveniently didn't get a great picture. We conveniently lost the technology they had to do this. We conveniently lost everything that was solid proof. But I'm telling you, I seen it with my own eyes. And here's a fucked up picture of a UFO that you can't really prove is a UFO, but it looks like a UFO from a distance, and it's blurry and it's black and white. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of that. That's why I'm saying I'm open, but I need to see. Like, there's somebody telling you that we couldn't have done that shit. I don't know. I didn't do the research, but like in our history books, it explains how they did it. And then there's somebody saying, no, that's not possible. They couldn't have done it that way. And another group saying, yeah, it's possible. They fucking did it. And then I'm supposed to just I don't know who to believe. They're both liars. Like there's liars on all sides.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm confused. There's people who go too far with the alien shit, and it's just stupid shit. And then science has been lying about things, and history's been lying about things, and I don't know. There's just liars everywhere. It's hard. I need to see more evidence. If you're asking me and you want to answer, I'm going to roll with that. I think that humans built that stuff.
Okay.
I'll ride closer to that. And there's not a lot of proof. It's just an opinion.
Yeah, because it's not really any proof that they did it either.
Yeah. And I don't have enough research on what you're talking about. Even with what you're saying about like the boulders and all that, I can't argue that because I didn't I didn't read details on how humans did it. Yeah, so it's hard. I'm just going to lean if I had to just go off an opinion on the fly. Yeah, I'm going to roll with that humans did it. But I'm also going to say what I've been saying. If there were aliens and they helped, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be like, oh, shit, that's pretty cool. Like, I'd be down to hear that. If it turns out to be true, cool. I'm with it.
Okay. So you only can believe it if you see it. Okay.
No, I'm not going to say only if I see it. I'm just saying I need more
proof, more concrete.
I need something. Give me something. And I think that's been happening more. Like the weird, what was that? Remember that weird thing they found in the desert somewhere that just
those little metal things.
Yeah. Now see, when things like that started happening, I'm like, okay, now you're giving me some stuff that I'm leaning more towards the other way. But these stupid ass photos, you're gonna have to give me something more than that, man.
Okay. Just think if they did Jesus like that, would be no creep.
They do Jesus like that. There are people who believe that whole story is made up. It's a very real thing.
It's a 1,000%. Yeah, it's a lot of people believe that.
There's a lot of people who don't.
Sometimes you gotta have a little. I don't know. That's good. Okay, I believe it. I rock with it. It's a good one. Okay. But
I'm not even. A lot of those people who don't believe in God, like that's their solid. Like that's what they're landing on. That's where they're at. And I'm cool with that. I'm not saying anything bad about nobody. For the listeners, I'm not saying nothing about it. I got friends who don't believe in God, but there's some people that are just there with that. That's their solid, like, this is where I'm at. This is what it is. I don't believe that stuff's real. I'm not even going that far with aliens. I'm just saying that I believe there's a possibility. I would like to see more. That's all I'm saying.
That ain't bad. There ain't nothing wrong with more evidence. Shoot, until you form an opinion, that's actually a smart thing to do.
Yeah. And the problem to me is convenience. It's like, you need people to get their mind off COVID and all the death happening. Now all of a sudden you're giving us alien things. Before it was super top secret that you wouldn't tell anybody. Now you're slowly. I don't know. I don't trust the government. It's all weird. Convenience.
Age of Awakening. Age of Awakening. Cameras, information get out too easy these days. You can't hide some stuff. It's too hard to stuff. It's before the internet and stuff got popping like this. It was easy to. A lot of people put the stuff on the media and say it's not real, yada yada. Now a lot of people finding this information on their own and putting it out there. Everybody got a camera, so everybody. It's hard to. Yeah, that's why that's one reason we're starting to see it more because we have cameras. Everybody got a camera, and you don't have to. You don't have to go through a TV station or nothing to get your story told. You can pop it up on Twitter, on your YouTube or something like that.
Right.
Yeah. So
I got a question for you. What's up? Go ahead and finish your thought real quick though.
No, I was just about to say I think we as a people, even as not as a people, just like a human race, we gonna begin to see a lot more stuff that we ain't never seen before.
I agree. I do agree. Yeah, I think technically or technology wise and weird shit. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of new things. And the more equipment we build, when they start finding things that can go deep into that ocean, that can survive down there, things that
they don't want to do that. That's one thing I don't fuck with. I go to outer space before I hit in the ocean. No, sir.
No, I don't want to go down. I just want them to build cameras. You know that like their cameras can't even last down there.
They blow up. Bro, you seen that video of that fish that came up that lived like at the bottom of the ocean and that happened to find its way? It died and floated to the ocean. It lived in the part is like in the dark part of the sea where we can't reach with cameras and stuff.
Right.
It's one of them fish. It popped up, bro. That mug looked scary. It was black. The fish was black.
Want to see it.
And it had like a little thing where it put the mouth where it like had, one of the fish that got the lights. It was one of those type of fish that like trap other fish with a light. It was one of them, and that thing looked freaky.
I think dang, I sounded super country there. Excuse me.
What
I
happened?
think I saw them. My voice just some wild. I think I saw them catch that on camera one time. I thought when I was watching some Deep Blue. I don't know. I didn't. You don't know the name of the fish, huh?
No, sir, I don't. I just know it's a scary, little, ugly bastard.
I'm gonna have to look it up after the pod. I'm very interested in deep deep sea stuff.
Yeah, go see that
Very
thing.
interested. Yeah.
Just think of the little aliens they got down there. We looking for aliens up there. Mm.
There's no telling what's down there.
Bam.
Let me ask this real quick because me and my mom had this conversation, and we were talking about she to this day thinks that things are worse today with the violence and killings and things like that, and I guess mostly because of a lot of the mass shootings. Excuse me one second. Ooh, a lot of gas built up. And I was telling her that I don't really believe that things are as bad today, that things are worse today than they were then. I think that going to what you said about the phones and everything being on camera and stuff, because like she talks a lot about these mass shooters and which God knows they're terrible. Like it's really bad right now.
Yeah.
But I was telling her, like I listened to a podcast that's been going on for years talking about killers who got away with murdering like over 30 people, like killing prostitutes and tearing off limbs and body parts and eating people. We don't really hear about that today. And I guess because of
Cameras.
yeah,
it's hard to get away with.
So quick. You're not getting away with that today.
No, it's hard to be I think I heard this somewhere. I don't know where I was listening or I heard this at, but they say it's harder today to be a serial killer than any point in history. Because all I need is this much DNA. I just need a sliver of anything, and I can track you down. So you get one murder. Most people, they solve stuff out. One murder, 48 hours. You say you know they got the show 48 hours. Now just imagine, So yeah, I'll definitely agree with that. I think, if anything, I think it might be calmer now than it was back then. We just couldn't see it because shoot, they used to have barbecue nigga every other week, man. Towns of niggas gone.
The amount of people that were killing and cooking people was crazy.
Fam, burn it. They literally burning people alive, and that's you don't see that much. You don't see mass killing of people. You see them, but it's not to that. I don't even know. I don't know. You don't see.
I can't think of the last one.
Alive like that. Stuff like that. You don't hear situations like that. It's hard to get away with stuff like that now these days. Just cameras everywhere. It's like, I don't know. There's
text messages also. If like, let's say, somebody's trying to get this girl to come over to the crib and she's like texting her mom or something like, hey, I'm going over on this date to like, it's really hard to get away with that stuff today.
Further than that, iPhone, you can share your location. You can always share your location. Yeah, that's one you can send it to somebody before you go on somewhere. It's so easy. I'm not saying it's hard to, because that happens every day. We know women go missing every day. Yeah, so I'm not saying it's hard, but I don't know. It's It's a lot easier to find them. It could be a lot easier, depending if they have depending on the right situation. It could be a lot easier if you have your phone on you. Yada yada. This is on. It take a couple steps, but if you have if you fit these criteria, it's easy to find you.
And mostly, I think what we're both saying is multiple, like mass amounts of people that you're getting away with killing is almost impossible. You're gonna get your people who got away with a murder and hit somebody and it may never be solved, but getting away with
Ted Bundy type killers.
That's
stuff not happening in 2021 or 20. Shoot, since 20 what? I'll say 2015, probably earlier than that. That stuff, it phased out a long time ago.
That's what I asked my mom. I was like, "Who was the last person that you know of that got away with like murdering like 30 people and like
getting away with it?"
Yeah, you haven't. It's all
because you might see it happen. It might happen today, but they're not gonna get far.
Yeah.
Like them gonna be the only. That sounds bad to say, but it's gonna stop there. They ain't gonna be no more threat of them continuing. Usually, after they finish what they did. So, but I agree with that. I agree with that point. That it's easy. I agree with that. I agree with you on that. I think it was a lot, if not the same, maybe even more back then. than what it is today. I would have to say more. Definitely on the race side of things, definitely with different colors. I think, violence is on a whole different level. The further you go back in time, the worse it usually get for niggas. It might get a little bit better over time, but it definitely gets worse the further you go back.
Yeah, and one thing that I've recognized with all of these stories that I listen to is that a lot of them were after prostitutes because the country gave zero fucks.
No cares.
Yeah, at all. That was, and I just want to give a shout out to all the sex workers out there because damn the way the country have treated y'all over these last few years. It's been fucked up. But yeah, if you're a sex worker, be safe out there, man. Because people are still psychos. People are still psychos.
No, 1,000%. Be safe out there. Always send your location to somebody before you go off on a date. Definitely with strangers. Always make sure you know where you're going.
We've talked about we're getting this isn't even on the docket, but
so we just out there right now.
We've talked about in the past about how nasty women's DMs are and OnlyFans DMs. Can you imagine being a sex worker and the creeps that try to even if you're a stripper who want to follow you when you get off or want to touch you inappropriate, there's some sick people out there, man. So just be safe out there if you're working in the sex industry.
Yeah, get you some pepper spray and a taser, preferably a gun, but
yes, protect yourself. Yes, and yes, for all you haters out there, I'm talking to the hookers too. They're not hookers and prostitutes aren't less of a human being. You're not so special that they can just be killed and I don't give a fuck. It just don't work like that.
What he said.
Yeah, somebody had to say it. I do love the prostitute. Shout out to them.
You do love a prostitute. What's happening?
Yeah. Well, I love that sounds wild. Yeah, that sounds wild. I love everyone, including prostitutes. I don't love a specific prostitute. I love my wife. Go. Yeah, I love my wife. That's who I love.
There we go. Yeah,
so I got
clarify that one.
Yes, I got love for prostitutes. I will defend what they do. What they do with their bodies is their choice. It's not yours. Mind your own fucking business. If you don't want to be a prostitute, don't be one. We're so far off topic, but I just had to get that out.
Shout out. Shout out to the prostitutes, I guess.
He said, I guess. Yes, shout out to them. Keep getting your money. Keep stunting on them. All them girls that are talking about you are probably broke as shit anyway. They should probably be out there doing something like it. Yeah,
at least they have morals. Like that.
Oh, hating asses.
Bro, you heard that? Never mind.
Uh-oh.
You missed that. That might kill me later.
I know. I heard it. I tried to go through it. You're gonna have to live with that. You have to live
strike with it, Mark.
Anthony believes that prostitutes do have morals. Anthony believes prostitutes do have morals.
Mark,
so that's all.
Flag.
Yeah. All right. You better hit Cheryl on the side if you really want that edited. Because I'm gonna let you fry. You better edit it on your end and then hit her up and ask her if she'll edit it. Because hey, TG don't share those opinions.
Are you gonna leave me out there to cook then?
Yeah. I support the prostitutes, so it's on you.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. All right. What we got? You want to talk about this Kwame Brown situation?
Yeah, man. Let's talk about Kwame Brown.
All right. Well, why don't you give us the insight? Because you hit me up about this.
Okay. For those of you who you do not, I can't talk right now. For those who do not know, Kwame Brown, he is a ex NBA player. I don't know where he was drafted. He might have been drafted one. Was he one?
He was drafted number one.
He was over by Charlotte, wasn't he? He played for. I think was drafted by Michael Jordan. Wasn't he? He was one of them pigs.
Maybe.
I'm gonna say it was Michael Jordan. Yeah. I think it was. Yeah, he was one of Michael Jordan picks. You know how he do with picks. He ain't usually that good. But anyway, Kwame Brown, I don't want no smoke. First of all, let me chill out because I don't want no smoke.
I don't either. You already got the prostitutes after it.
I don't want no smoke with nobody else today. Hold on. First, sidebar. For all you people out there hating on Pops, you can kiss my big toe because them joints is fire. If you ain't never had a good bowl of cold milk and Pops, you are missing out. But anyway, Kwame Brown. Anyway, he was out here defending himself after 20 years. He had enough.
He did. 20 years.
Finally on the podcast, All the Smoke. If you don't know the podcast, All the Smoke, it's a podcast by Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes.
Matt Barnes, yeah.
Yeah, Matt Barnes. And on this particular episode, they had No Chill Gil. And if you don't know who that is, that's Gilbert Arenas, Agent Zadero out here. They had him on the podcast, and somehow, Kwame Brown got brought up because usually when they talking basketball and somebody say something disrespectful, they always bring up Kwame Brown. Something about small hands and all this other whatnot.
Which started from Stephen A. Smith. I don't know if you've ever seen that clip.
I did. Stephen A. Smith was wrong for that. He roasted that man to oblivion.
He did. On
national TV.
Which I guess, and this is where this all comes from, because this was back when the Lakers traded Kwame Brown for Pau Gasol. It was asked to Stephen A. Smith if the Lakers gave up too much. He went on a rant about how is it too much. They should be celebrating they got rid of Kwame Brown. He's got small hands. He's got no feet work. He can't memorize this one post move to do it twice in a row. Just a whole bunch of rants. And from there, he's always just been like the laugh at of the NBA. So that's kind of how we got to where we're at.
Yeah, so like they was doing one of those rants. I don't even know if he got that big. I heard a little bit of the clip where they talked about him. It wasn't that bad to me, but my name ain't Kwame Brown. So hey, who the hell am I? But anyway, so this is the first time in 20 years Kwame Brown ever spoke, apparently, because he had time this particular day. Yes. If you haven't not seen the clip on Twitter, I will share it for y'all. Just check Twitter. I'll share it for y'all. But anyway, Kwame Brown went in. He called Steven Jackson a fake gangster. He called Gilbert Arenas a coon. He called Matt Barnes Becky with the good hair. He had a whole list of names to call these people, and none of them they names.
Did you see the Stephen A. Smith clip he did where he was wearing the do-rag?
Nope, he didn't say nothing about Stephen A. Smith. He just said something about these particular plays.
No, he got.
Oh, he said something. He said so. You heard what he said? What did he say?
Hold on, let me. I'm gonna attempt something here, guys. This could sound terrible, so I apologize if it does. But I'm gonna try something and see how this goes.
Okay, this is live on camera. If you're seeing it now, breaking news.
Yeah. This could be bad. If this sounds terrible, we'll never do this again. But I'm gonna try to play this. This is Kwame Brown talking about.
I'm gonna beat myself.
Okay. Stephen A., you bald forehead, people thinking you tough, saying all kind of shit like, "Oh, you come see me." Well, sign up. Let's go to Seattle and you sign a. Well, Seattle, you ain't got to sign no waiver. Meet me in Seattle where you can have mutual combat and talk like that. I'll slap a tooth. It'll look like you got a toupee on the front of your head, or how hard I'll slap the back of your head, motherfucker. The hell you talking about? Y'all got that. Stephen A., you bald forehead, people thinking you tough.
So he had time. I didn't even see that.
Yes. So Kwame, he's sick of your shit. So I suggest the Kwame joke stop because he's not.
Anymore. 2021, he putting a stop to that. Yeah, I've been leave that man out. Don't talk about him no more. Because he said, how you say how I'm a bus? Boy, say he bought his mama house at 18, cuz.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what I'm saying. I'm bigging you up, Kwame. Shout out, man. From here to quickly. We love you. You and Kobe, y'all scored 82 that night. I'm with you.
Whoa, you gotta
stop. Them screams as hard as hell.
I was really surprised that was trending. Like I was like, when you sent me that, I was like, why? Like why is this? Even when I watched that back, I was like, I can't believe this is trending. Like people are really checking for Kwame.
Man, I don't know if y'all hear this or not, but it is raining cats and dogs outside. It's raining hard. I might have to swim home.
I'm about to say now I'm hoping we don't lose your service out there or your power. That
should be all right. But we in tornado warning, but that's all right. I'll brave it. I'll swim home. For the pod, I'll do anything.
You're not staying there tonight?
No, sir. I ain't got no bed here.
Oh,
I'm bedless.
Got you.
Yeah, I gotta make it back to my side now.
Okay. Well, I don't know if there's anything else to add to Kwame, but that was very funny.
Hilarious. Yeah, like just go. I'm gonna share them on the Twitter. Y'all go check them out because them hilarious. Kwame Brown, shout out to you. I won't disrespect you. So to the people, That's all.
If
Shout
you
out to
wanna
Kwame.
see, yeah. If you want to see more of those videos, just type in Kwame Brown on Twitter, and like a shitload of them videos come up.
You can do that too.
Yeah,
You ain't even gotta go search for my Twitter. You could. I want you to go search for my Twitter, but you can also just type in Kwame Brown. That pop up.
Yeah, I'm about to say either or. Or you can share it if y'all want that, and or you could if you want to see a few more that maybe we missed because God knows how many are out there. Just type in Kwame Brown on Twitter because they're there.
Yeah, I think he went on a couple of hours worth of rants. So
he was wearing different clothes on these, so there was a couple of days of these.
That's what I'm saying. I seen 2 outfit changes.
Yeah,
so I know he went in the same day.
3 with the one I just played for y'all.
Yeah, the one you just showed.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen them before.
Yeah.
So shout out to Kwame Brown. Go look that up. Have yourself a good laugh.
Yes, sir. And now we can get to what we all came for. The top 5 cookie debate. And boy, there's some people weigh in. Do we want to do that first? Do we want to read the comments? Let's see. We could do that before we get into ours. Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
Calm down,
Kwame had something to say.
Calm down, Kwame. Let's do it. Let's start. All right. So one of the comments we got. Let's see. So I posted that we were doing this on all the socials and asked people to put their favorite cookies. We're doing our top 5 favorite cookies of all time since the cereal went so well. It actually didn't go well for Breed. People were very
y'all disrespectful. Y'all disrespectful. Pops are delicious. Little corn nuggets.
Yeah, he learned a valuable lesson. Let's see. So let's give a shout out to my guy. Let's give a shout out to my hitter. I'm not going to say his name on here because I've told too much of his business. But shout out to my hitter who said Oreos. I feel like that's going to be on a lot of people's list too. Yeah. Oreos is in his top. He also said
they healthy.
The chewy Chips Ahoy's are also in his top.
Okay, those ain't bad. With some milk, nice little dunking action. Chewy Chips Ahoy.
Oh, we got to talk about that too. I guess while we're waiting to do our top 5 and we're reading through these, what is the number 1 cookie to milk?
Oreo. I don't even think that's a debate.
I got a debate. It's in my list, so I'll wait.
No, I said I don't think it's a debate. It's not a debate. You can say it's a debate. I don't think it's a debate. You about to find out. Are you gonna change your mind when I I promise you. I don't even like dipping other cookies in milk. Oreos are the only cookies I dip in milk. Those and chewy chips Ahoy, those are fire too. Those are pretty good in milk, but they ain't down on the level of Oreos. But
no, there's one more.
I'm open for suggestions. I probably won't try it, but I'll listen to it.
Oh, that storm's serious.
Well, took off. Man, set it off in this. It's lit outside.
All right, let's get through this before you lose power because that sounds bad. Or you lose your life. At least finish the pod before you die.
Come on, man. This is gonna be the last one. I ain't mad at it. Go out strong.
You should hurry up and edit this shit.
I died doing what I loved.
Shout out to our video editor Cheryl. She said Loft House sugar cookies.
What's that?
Loft House sugar cookies.
I don't think I've ever had those.
Well, sugar cookies are ass, so I'm gonna.
I'm not gonna say I like sugar cookies. They ain't ass to me. I enjoy sugar cookie. I enjoy a sugar cookie every now and then.
She also picked Pillsbury sugar cookies and oatmeal cookies with no raisins. Here's my thing with this. Look, I told her I wasn't gonna trash her list, and I'm not gonna trash.
I can't trash the video of it. I ain't even gonna do it. I can't.
Okay.
Sugar cookies are fire. That's it. That's all I got on there. I ain't got nothing else.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing about top 5. Look, oatmeal anything is sick. Raisins don't belong in cookies. She did say no raisins, but here's my thing. If I gave Cheryl, no, okay, let me not do Cheryl because I said I wasn't gonna trash her list. If I gave anybody $10, I was like, you know what? Go into Kroger's and get you whatever cookies you want. There's enough there for you to get 2 packs of cookies of whatever you want in there.
Yeah.
You walked in with the intentions of sugar cookies and oatmeal. That was you skipped everything on that out. Oreos, Chips Ahoy. What else is that? The little Pepperidge Farm, like that little
Pepperidge Farm cracker, the ones with the stripes on them.
Yeah, you skipped everything. Fudge stripes. You skipped the Fudge Squares. You skipped everything.
Fudge rounds, all them joints.
And oatmeal. You had every option in the world. That's why it can never. I don't even like the taste of it, but even people who do, I don't understand how sugar cookies or oatmeal could be in your top 5.
Yeah. Sugar cookies, I'm cool with oatmeal. I'll feel you on that. I don't want to eat oatmeal nowhere but in a bowl and for breakfast. Other than that, I don't want no type of oatmeal.
Bro, we do at work in the lunch line, at the very end of the lunch line, they have cookies. And they have different kinds. They have little bags that have like 3 cookies in it. One will be chocolate chip, one will be oatmeal, one will be sugar, one will be peanut butter. You know how mad I got when I asked them for chocolate chip cookies? I got back to the car and they were sugar.
Man.
There's no feeling more disappointing than that.
Well, upset about them sugar cookies. I
Yeah.
bet you ate them.
No, I didn't. I do not fuck with sugar.
That's how pissed you was. Boy, say you were mad enough not to eat them.
Yeah, no, I don't fuck with sugar cookies. That shit is sick.
You can't be doing sugar cookies like that.
It's so gross. But like, it's not even. That's what I'm saying. I'm not picking with Cheryl. My mom, I asked her and she said sugar cookies and oatmeals with raisins, and she's white, so you know it's kind of like okay.
You gave her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, of course she was gonna pick oatmeal with raisins in it.
Of course she gonna pick raisins, huh? You stupid, bro.
Of course she likes some sick shit like that. Okay, let's get to the rest. We got a few. Shout out to WWE Fun Dad, who is actually really cool. His TikTok videos, he shows WWE entrance videos, but people will ask him like, do Lesnar's entrance with like Kane's theme song, and he'll have like a clip of Brock Lesnar walking to the ring, but it'll be Kane's theme song playing instead. It's pretty cool. He does some really cool stuff.
Okay.
He picked Cinnabon Oreos. I've never heard of Cinnabon Oreos.
Never had that before.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was a thing. So I can't really.
I can comment on it. Trash.
You've never had it.
I don't have to. If it ain't original Oreo.
No, Lady Gaga's got some fire Oreos. No.
Just because you say Lady Gaga, I don't want that. It's probably Stars and Stripes or something like that.
No,
it's
just like
she ain't slick.
I'm
American cookies.
It's like, what is it, like the cookie part is like pink and the cream is green or something. I don't know. It's nothing that different from Oreos other than like the color. It's not like a huge
Do they
difference.
taste like Oreos? Regular Oreo?
To me, yes. But I mean maybe to somebody else, maybe not. Shout out to Hayden Kentish, who's actually really cool. He followed me on TikTok. He says a bunch of cool things about my TikToks. He then followed me on Twitch and
Pretty
he
cool.
also commented on it. Yeah, he's a really cool guy. So shout out to him. Can't wait to play some games with you, dude. Yeah, hopefully he'll join us on Twitch and we could play some games. But he said oatmeal raisin cookies are the best easily. I highly disagree.
I 1000% agree with disagree with that. There's nothing about that 1000. Yeah, that's not it. That's not the answer.
Yeah, it's a no for me, but
It is a no for me, boss.
Shout out to Hayden. At the end of the day, these are everybody's.
Those are your taste buds. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
If you want to eat oatmeal raisin, did you? I don't. Never mind.
Shout out to family of the podcast, one of the goats of anything in life, Brookie Bear. Whatever she said, I agree with.
Oh, shout out to Brookie Bear.
Yeah, that's the goat. I can't say anything about whatever she says is right.
What she say? What kind of cookies she like?
She gave us an OMGGGGG peanut butter cookies. I will take peanut butter over most of what we heard today.
All right. This is where I love Brookie Bear. Brookie Bear streams, don't take this offensive.
Take it
that
offensively.
Ain't it. That ain't it. Peanut butter cookies belong in the trash. Don't pass go. Straight.
No way.
Straight off the pan. You need to take them out the oven. You need to bake them. Take them out the oven. Right into the trash. Just like the one quick. Just whoop. I don't even care if they hot. Let it burn the bag. They not good.
I'll say this. Look, I'm not a goat.
Trash.
I'm not.
Peanut butter cookies are not good. I will not have this slander on the podcast. They are not good.
That's wrong.
But shout out to Brookie Bear streams. I love Brookie. Hey,
No,
Cookies ain't.
no.
Try Oreo.
It's
The
not.
change
It's not.
Oreo with some milk. That's it.
It's not my go-to. A peanut butter cookie is not my go-to. It's far from the worst thing we heard today. I can
Man,
deal with
I'll never eat a
cookies.
peanut butter cookie in my life. I'll eat any cookie we've said on this list for peanut butter cookie.
You bugging. Them peanut butters are not that bad. I like peanut butter. It's cool. I wouldn't go for it as a go-to, but yeah, they're cool, especially to what we've heard today.
No, I won't allow that. No, I'm playing.
She also said almond cookies. I've never had an almond cookie, but I'm not an almond guy. So
I like almonds, so they're probably fire. I like almonds. Yeah, almonds go hard. So
red velvet cake cookies sound fire. I've never had one, but that sounds amazing.
I love red velvet cake. So a cookie form, I know that's outstanding.
It's got to be good.
That round of applause. See, I eat that.
So shout out, Brookie.
She just had that one mess up when she said peanut butter cookie. I don't know what
that wasn't the mess up today.
She lost her mind with that one. Woo-wee. She should have said oatmeal raisin. I would have been more accepting.
You should probably be accepting since she throws the charge of how much she's going to charge us for the artwork for this podcast. So
man, I love Brookie Brad.
Yeah,
red velvet cake cookies, fire. Never had it, but I believe they fire.
How about you think of an apology video to send her later so that we don't get charged like hell for these pictures?
I'll send her some peanut butter cookies.
Shamami XS3, she's really cool too. Shout out to her. She said chocolate chip. That's definitely in top 5.
I can't say nothing about that. That's Old Faithful.
That's classic go to. That's a walking in the store and go to.
Yeah, that's a fact. If you ain't got chocolate chip on the list, I don't agree. I don't trust you.
You hear that, Cheryl? Chocolate chip is a go-to cookie.
Yeah, chocolate chip go fire.
You know what makes me mad? All right, now I'm gonna say it. She's gonna kill me for this, but I'm gonna say it. You know what makes me so irritated about Cheryl picking those cookies? For cereal, she chose Oreo cereal. Yeah, why wouldn't you just go with the Oreos? You had a cookie right there.
You had the cereal. Made sense. Yeah.
You had it, but you skipped you bought Oreo cereal because they were Oreos.
She got Oreo cereal and then went and got picked up oatmeal cookies.
Yes. Why? How?
That's a wild basket. That is a wild basket. That's all I know.
Shout out to Cheryl.
Shout out.
I should really stop because
yeah, let's move on to our cookie. Next cookie. Where our cookies at? We're gonna get in trouble. Where are our cookies at?
Yeah, we can't find another video later. So
yeah. I love oatmeal raisin cookies.
Yeah. We got a Ahono. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but she gave us snickerdoodle.
Okay. Fire.
Wakanda King 407 said sugar cookies. It's gas.
Okay. Fire. They good.
Rod.est said Samoa's the Girl Scout cookie. I don't think I've ever had Samoa.
I don't even know what that entails. I don't know what that is.
Girl Scout cookies are usually pretty legit.
Yeah, they are usually pretty good. Yeah. What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
I don't know. Wait. Let's Google this real quick. I got time.
I like the lemon cookie. Have you ever had the cookies with the lemon? They got like the little yellow back, little white cookies with the yellow back. Lemon, I don't know what they call it, but they're the lemon cookies. Man, those joints in the freezer, bro, delicious.
Okay.
So shout out to you.
I do like the peanut butter ones. Those are the ones that I like from Girl Scout.
Do you say peanut butters?
And Zach Smith 457 says snickerdoodles. So we got a couple snickerdoodles in there.
Shout out to snickerdoodles.
Yep. All right, so let's get down this list. Shout out to all y'all who participated. Most of y'all's cookies are trash as fuck.
Yeah. We want to ask y'all next favorite cookie. We want to ask that
jokes. They're jokes. We appreciate your
appreciate the participation, huh? Ain't that what they call that?
Yes. Now I'm gonna start this list at number 5. Number 5 is the best cookie to dunk in milk. Point blank. Period. Sandwich cookies, the cheap ones that come in like 4 rows. There's so many cookies. Yeah, they're just like the circular. Like one will be like a dark brown and one will be a tan brown. There's cream in the middle, almost like an Oreo, but they're a lot softer. They're not near as hard. The outsides are soft. You
I
dunk
don't
them
think
in
I've
the-
ever had those before.
Really, they're just like really cheap. Really cheap. Like they're Oreos without both sides being chocolate. One will be like a chocolate, one will be like a light brown.
I think I know what you're talking. I think I've seen those cookies before.
Yeah, they're super cheap.
You
put them
said
in-
those are the best cookies to dunk?
Yes, they get so soggy, and what on earth is better than a soggy cookie?
You hyped those
Nothing.
cookies up like that was gonna make me change my mind from Oreos.
yes, they are so much.
You need to take that back to the
And
drawing.
look at how much you get. It's like 4 rows of 30 fucking cookies in each row. It's crazy.
Quality over quantity. Pass me my Oreos.
No way. Cheaper, way more, and they go so much better in milk.
I don't like but Oreos get soggy fast enough for me. How do you eat do you dunk your cookies?
You gotta keep them in there. You gotta hang on to the rim like Vince Carter used to do. You just gotta hang on the rim.
No.
Keep
You
'em
do
in
it
there,
wrong.
let them get super soggy to where they're about to break off, and then eat them.
Okay. You're doing it wrong though. What you do is you get a bowl, put them in the bowl, put the milk on top of them, eat it like cereal.
Damn, that sounds.
That's how you do it.
All right,
That's how you eat a
onto
cookie.
something.
Let me put you on to something. That's how you eat a cookie.
All right, I'll
If
give
you
you.
really want to go,
Hey, I'll
if
give
you
you
really
a
try,
fact.
look, that's how you eat a cookie. Yeah, you want to talk about
That
that's
was
perfect
pretty
right there.
dope.
Mhm.
That was pretty
Super
dope.
unhealthy, but it's delicious.
It does
Best
sound
way to eat Oreos. Okay, let me go with my number 5. Who's my number? Because we're getting too far. I done said Oreos one too many times. I ain't even got to them on my list yet. Number 5. Ooh, do I have a 5? What is my 5? Oh, I can't say this. I'm gonna get so much flack because I just shitted on everybody who picked the peanut butter cookie.
Here we go.
All right. Y'all about to hate on me because this is a huge contradiction to everything I've said up to this point about anything tasting like peanut butter.
Yep.
But Nutter Butters, they pretty fire. They
Classic.
they my number 5. I'm gonna be I shit on everybody. I really did talk bad about peanut butter cookies. I feel bad, but Nutter Butters go hard.
Yes. That's an
Okay.
understatement.
They that's number 5 for me. They go hard. God, I can't believe I did that, but that's all right. It's still true. Regular peanut butter cookies, put them in the trash can. Nutter Butters, bring them here.
Nutter Butters are so nice. I'm gonna follow that up. Number 4, I'm putting Nutter Butters. Nutter Butters are those are classic. And I love peanut butter. I love the cookie part of it. So fucking great with peanut butter.
Man, this tastes so free, it's so sweet and
yeah.
Nutter
Butters. Nutter Butters are it. All right, what you got number 4?
My number 4, I'm gonna. What is my number 4? Dang, 5 and 4. It's hard because once you get past the top 3, who really still eating cookies? But my number 4. What would I eat before I eat a Nutter Butter? I don't know. You know those cookies that you know what I'm gonna do? I got you some. I like the caramel cookies. Those go hard. Ever had a caramel? Like instead of chocolate chips, they're like little caramel drops.
Okay, you on to some caramel on a cookie?
Yeah.
Right, give me another one.
Yeah.
No, that shit is trash, bro. Why would you put caramel on a cookie? Caramel is so garbage on
Did
anything.
you just fist bump me to call my cookie trash?
That shit is trash. Caramel cookies?
Disrespectful. Caramel cookies.
What is a caramel cookie? I've never even heard of that. What is that?
When you break it like this, the caramel just.
Oh my
Right
god,
there.
that sounds awful.
Oh, look, gooey cookie. This custom made. You just can't go to the store and buy this. You gotta know how to make cookies to do this right here. This is some bakery right here. You go to a bakery, pick these up, my G.
If you put caramel
that's
on
what I'm talking
anything,
about.
you are a psycho.
Nah, you freaking crazy. Caramel with the it's like you over there like ooh, a little gold, brown gold, liquid.
That is sick.
Good ass cookie.
That is sick.
You crazy. You don't like caramel?
Hell no, I don't like no caramel. That's sick as hell.
No, see now that's sick. You not liking caramel is sick. That's
you probably like caramel apples.
No, I don't. That's trash.
Yeah, anything you put caramel on is going to be garbage.
That's the wildest thing I've ever heard in my life. I think I don't think I've ever heard anybody tell me they don't like caramel.
Yeah,
that is
sick. I don't.
What?
Has anybody ever told you that Pops is trash? Because you obviously don't have a circle that cares about you.
Hey, look here. Don't come for the Pops again. Pops are delicious. Grade A cereal, number one. It's a good grain, tastes good, and it make the milk taste slightly good. It give it a little vanilla taste. I can go on about Pops all day. Pops are delicious. A nice golden bowl of cereal.
All right, well, Pops. There you go, guys. Pops and caramel cookies have been Reed's list.
Man, if you ain't up, man, y'all don't carry on.
They about to roast you again.
Oh, wait, caramel cookies? Caramel cookies. Man, yeah, that nigga's crazy.
Number 3, I'm going to go with Fudge Squares. Those are super underrated. I don't know if y'all have ever had them, but they're just...
You shitted on caramel cookies and brought fudge.
Yeah, Fudge Squares, peanut butter chocolate. Yes.
There you go, peanut butter again. You brought that to the party.
I don't know nothing about peanut butter. You picked caramel.
You brought that. Caramel is the delectable, sweet, delicious condiment that goes on all sweets.
No. Look. You had your number 4 pick that you decided to waste. So let me get my number 3 off. All right, you wasted your shit. You still spending round 3 to explain why that shitty pick was good, because you know
they so good. That's the guy I never had them.
Them Fudge Squares. Look, I feel like they're super underrated. Some of y'all might not even have had them. You need to go to the store right now, get Fudge Square cookies. Those things are amazing, especially if you love peanut butter in your cookies. Those are, I don't know how I didn't have it number 2, but number 2 is going to be fire too. Number 1 is going to be a different level though.
Okay.
Number 1 is on a different level. What you got number 3?
My number 3, this is a toss up for me. This is a hard decision for me because between 2 and 3, it was a pretty hard decision. They interchangeable. They yada yada depending on the day, depending on the maker. Well, not really the maker for one of them. But anyway, I'm going with my number 3. Good old fashioned homemade chocolate chip. Number 3, good old fashioned homemade chocolate chip. You can't beat that. I don't know where you can beat it, but you can't get it. It's up there. It's hard to beat a nicely made chocolate chip cookie.
Arguably number 1 on a lot of people's lists.
Yeah, and I'm not even mad at that. It could easily be number 1 on my list. If I had these 2 juggernauts above it, it could easily be number 1 on my list. So shout out to homemade Oreo because I'm here for it, man.
Wait, homemade Oreos?
I mean, homemade. I ain't never had a homemade Oreo, but homemade chocolate chip.
I had a deep fried Oreo. That shit's amazing.
That was a little too sweet for me.
Really? I do think it's overrated, but it's good. It's cool. Let's see. What are we at? Number 2? Yeah, number 2. Number 2 is actually picking up to where you left off. That's my number 2 cookie. The Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookie is
okay. Chips Ahoy,
amazing cookie. Yeah, if you go into the store, that's one of those. Somebody goes into the store and that's a normal walk-in. Chips Ahoy cookies, can't beat that. Chocolate chip, throw it in the buggy. Let's do this. I feel like.
Are you talking about the hard Chips Ahoy, or the chewy ones?
I'm talking about the hard ones. The chewies are cool. They're not. I wouldn't put them top 5 in my list, but they're cool too. I like harder cookies for the most part.
Okay. Is it because you like to dip your cookies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the softer ones almost taste more like diabetes to me for some weird reason.
They do. That's a fact. They do taste a little sweeter. I feel that. They do. That's true.
Yeah. So I picked the hard. I like to pretend the harder ones are like a little better for you.
A little healthier, like they baked out all the sugar.
Yeah. But it's hard. It's so hard to like sit here and explain why chocolate chip. Like if you wouldn't have chocolate chip in your top 3, you're probably a weirdo. Like
chocolate chip are, they just delicious. It's hard to pass up. It's hard for me to ever pass up a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, you never would. You never would.
Yeah, if it's there's the option, I'm gonna pick one up. Even if I'll probably get something else, but I definitely grab one of them chocolate chip cookies.
Because like even if we use Cheryl for an example, if Cheryl walked in and she asked somebody like, "Hey, can I have some sugar cookies?" and they gave her a pack of cookies and she got back to the car and opened them and they were chocolate chip, she's gonna eat it. She's gonna be like, "Oh, okay, well, it's chocolate chip." If I asked for chocolate chip and got sugar, I'm gonna be pissed.
But see, I feel this. Okay, yeah.
That's how great chocolate chip cookies
I feel that because if I asked for chocolate chip cookies and I ended up getting something. If I got sugar cookies, I'll be.
You're gonna be pissed. Yeah,
I'll be pretty mad about not getting my chocolate chip cookie. You're right. Dang, that's crazy. That's so true.
That's a sick cookie.
No disrespect to sugar cookies.
No, it's disrespect. It's fucking sick. And you should probably quit selling your fucking product because it's gross.
If you would have sugar cookies, you would have no cookies.
I'll take it.
You say no
cookies? If the option is sugar cookies or no cookies, well, fuck it. I guess I'll find a new snack. I'm not eating sugar cookies. That shit is sick as hell.
That was it is. He over with the sugar cookies.
Yeah, I'm done with that whack ass shit. That and oatmeal. I was taking sugar before oatmeal.
I second that. Oatmeal, they can go in the same trash peanut butter. Right next to them. They can go right in there too. Like
all right. Let's get this number one off. That's where we're at.
I'm on number 2.
No, you're on number 2. Yeah.
Yeah, my number 2, easy, Oreos. What can you say? Original, classic Oreos. Double stuff, they alright, but too much filling. Anything over double stuff, you out your freaking mind trying to eat that. You literally gonna kill over eating a cookie. One cookie gonna kick you out. But regular Oreos, even the mini Oreos. The mini Oreos are fire. Definitely the way I like to eat my Oreos.
Those are good.
Yeah, definitely. If you definitely the cereal method with the mini Oreos, you really feel like you eat. It's totally different. Yeah. So Oreos is top. Yeah, that's number 2 for me.
Well, and I get it. Congratulations, I played myself because I don't have Oreos on my list. And so if I were going to, I'm not going to because I already made the list, so I'm standing by it. But I would take off my last one and put Oreos there.
Yeah. See, peanut butter cookie don't need to be there.
No, it wasn't the peanut butter one. That was the one, the sandwich cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would take.
How you put a sandwich cookie over an Oreo? But that's all right. Keep going. You said you would take it off. I ain't gonna say nothing else. You said you would take it off. I agree. I'm with that.
Well, let's get to number 1 that I happen to have here with me. These.
Oh, you got the
beautiful.
He got
fudge striped cookies. The greatest cookie ever invented. Fudge striped round cookies. There's a cookie. There's chocolate fudge on the front. A whole crap load of fudge on the back. And I have eaten this much and bought them yesterday.
You ever freeze them?
Yes, sometimes I do freeze. I didn't do it today, but yes, I usually do freeze them.
Yeah, that chocolate be hitting different with it's a little crunchy.
Yes, those are probably the most underrated and the greatest cookie ever created.
Have you tried which brand is that? Is that the Keebler Elf?
Yeah, the one with the elves.
Yeah, I'm about to say them go hard. Yeah,
no knockoff shit when it comes to the chocolate fudge stripes. When it comes to the striped fudge ones, you get the elves.
The mini ones, fire too. I think all mini cookies. I might like mini cookies because they be pretty good.
Mini cookies are good. They have the mini. Oh no, they don't. Never mind. I was gonna say the mini Nutter Butters, but I don't think that's a thing.
Yes, it is. It is a thing.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It's a thing.
Okay. And I'll eat this on here just for you guys. Look at me looking for an excuse to eat it. Just
man, that boy came with props. Oh, I should have bought me a prop. I knew I missed my cookie. All right. Now to tell y'all the real number 1 cookie of all time.
Is this like ASMR?
I don't really hear you chewing, but I don't have headphones on, so. Oh, there you go. Now you just going crazy in the mic. That's pause. That's why. Oh.
And the funny thing is, I hate when people chewing like shit. I hate hearing people chew, but I just did that.
On the mic.
Chewing on the mic.
Your boy say AMSMR. That's what you giving them today? I getting a little bit of everything today. What was I about to? Oh, my number 1 cookie. Drum roll, please. Snickerdoodle. Number 1. Easy.
If I had one, I don't remember. I feel like I've had one, but if I did, I don't remember anything about it.
Delicious.
I need to Google this.
And for you haters who want to say it's just a spiced up sugar cookie,
you
right. Then they go fire. That's all sugar cookies need. Missing a little cinnamon, a little dash of that snickerdoodle mix. Man, that'd be lit. So
it does look like a sugar cookie. This shit look whack.
You see,
I didn't say I never had it. I'm not saying it's whack. I just said it looks whack.
No, they go hard. It's a spiced up sugar cookie. I'm not gonna stunt and say they taste better than sugar cookies. They got the cinnamon and stuff on them. They sugar cookies. Don't get it twisted. They're just spiced up. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit on here and lie to nobody. They just spice up sugar cookies, but they go fire. That little spice they add, that's it. Definitely homemade. Oh man, I love homemade cookies. If y'all ain't got that from this podcast, homemade cookies go fire. I eat any homemade cookie besides peanut butter. I don't even eat an Oreo one. Just don't bring that peanut butter shit over here.
Oh Lord. Do we have any honorable mentions?
Who said peanut butter cookie? I said peanut butter. I did say nutter butter, but that's not really peanut. That's not the peanut butter cookie I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm gonna get off peanut butter cookies.
Do we have any honorable mention cookies?
One of my honorable mention. It's on the list. It's on your list. It's not on mine. But Fudge Rounds. Shout out to Fudge Rounds. They on my honorable mentions. They didn't make the top 5, but they could have been close. They could have took somebody off.
I think I'll go. I don't know how many people know these, but they're made by like Pepperidge Farm, I think, and they're like, dang, it's raining here too. Rectangular, and they have like a thin chocolate line. I know this is not going to help the.
Is it like the oval ones that have the like? They you say it have the thin chocolate line in the middle of it? It's like a cookie.
Yeah,
something in the, yeah. I know what you're talking. I've never had them, but I know what you're talking about.
I can't think of what they're called. Those are really good, and I cannot think of what they're called. I know this sucks for the people who who are on audio and visual because I don't have one to show. But yeah, those are really good. Those have been my go-to. They're really expensive too, but
okay,
really good.
Oh, I got another honorable mention. I don't know if y'all they got these little cookies. They're like what are they? Waffle cone? They're waffle cone cookies. They're little flat. Little maple flavored waffle cones, but delicious. You can put, I don't know, you can break them up, put them in ice cream. They literally, I think it's just a waffle cone, but it's cookie shaped. Delicious. I don't know if that counts as a cookie, but they are good.
I've never heard of it till now.
Yeah, I get them from Aldi. I don't know if y'all got Aldi down there. I don't know if they got an Aldi, but Aldi go hard. And I get them from Aldi. I don't know where else to get them from. You probably get them from Walmart or something like that. HEB. I don't know, but they go fire.
Okay. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Nothing like I haven't had cookies in so long since this, so it was nice. I've been on a little cookie binge the last 2 days, enjoying some cookies.
Been preparing, doing some research.
Doing some research. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Well, I think we're at that point of the pod where we knock out 21 questions and then sadly be on our way up out of here.
The 21 questions in this.
Facts. And before we do that, I do want to say I know last episode I said that this week we're going to be doing mental health. I forgot to address this at the beginning, but we're actually going to do that next week.
Yeah, we lied.
Yeah, we did. Hey, shit happens sometimes. It will be here next week unless I have to come back on here and tell you we lied again. So. No, we do want to get it done.
Guess what? Y'all will be back next week too.
Yeah, facts.
No.
Yeah, but next week we are talking to somebody to join us, and we've got some things in motion with that. So we'll be here next week doing that. And yeah, that's what we got. So now let's jump into some 21 questions. Let's see. Breed actually got a dub last week. So.
Yeah, Kanye West, huh?
Are you feeling like you got the momentum going into this game?
You feeling lucky? Are you punk? That's what I made, right?
I guess that's a yes. All right. Well, y'all know the rules of this game. We're gonna ask 21 questions. They're only yes or no questions. If the question feels like the answer is super complex, and I'll throw in a little bit to help out because sometimes the answers, like a lot of times, the answers aren't so.
Yeah, I don't be asking.
Straightforward.
I'm not the best at asking yes or no questions. It'd be hard.
Well, it's hard to do that when you're talking about music because music is opinionated. So most things involving music are going to be opinionated. But yeah, 20. You get 21 questions, and then you have to guess. So
21.
Yes. All right, here we go.
All right, let's get it started.
Question number 1. What you got?
Question number 1.
Oh, it froze right on question number 1. Oh, now you sound way better.
All right. Anyway, edit points. I don't know what the fuck is happening with all that stuff, guys. Cheryl, I'm sorry. I just messed that up for you. My bad. I don't know what. My computer died. That shit died mid question. I was about to.
He's like, question number 1.
Bro, and the crazy thing, I was looking at that shit froze, and I was like, what the and then it just shut up. I was like, oh, daddy, they got my answer.
I'm just chilling, eating cookies.
Holy crap. All right.
All right.
And my first question is it a male or a female? That sounds so sexist. Is it a lady or a male? Is it a man or a woman? There we go.
I actually can't answer that question. It has to be a yes or no question.
Oh, shit. Look at me fucking up the question. Anyway, is it a man?
Yes.
Okay. Is he an African-American man?
Yes.
Is he a rapper?
Yes.
Okay.
Obvious.
He could be a singer. We got R&B singers out there as black. No? Yeah. All right. Is he a new rapper?
No.
Is he a 90s rapper? As in, did he come out in the 90s?
You know him from when the world knew him? No. But he had dropped things in the 90s that we would know.
All right, then.
So the way you would know him, no.
No. Okay, then.
That's
all right.
5. Or 4, excuse me. Yes, 4.
4? Okay. So no. Not in the 90s. Has he worked with Drake?
Drake?
Drake. Yeah. Aubrey.
Let me do a quick Google search. I don't think so.
Okay. If that's good enough for me, because I mean, if you don't know, it's probably when I don't know then. It's probably a no then.
Let me just be sure because when it comes to Drake,
like Drake, like you don't listen to Drake, so you're right. You don't listen to Drake like that. So
the answer is no.
The answer is haven't worked with Drake. Rapper, black, kinda came out in the 90s, but I wouldn't know him from coming out after the 90s.
A lot of people would know him from the 90s. His big, like when he became him, it was not the 90s.
Okay.
It was super underground stuff in the 90s.
Super underground stuff in the 90s. Okay. Is he still alive?
Yes.
That's 6.
That's 6.
Was he in? Were they in a group at one point?
Yes. 7.
Does he dance? Like, is that a thing in his videos or whatever?
Like him and the group dance?
No. Does he dance? Is he a good dancer? Is that something that would be known? No. Okay.
No.
Okay, so it's a rapper. It's a gangster there. He don't dance.
You asked 8 questions, right? Yeah. 7. No, 7, and you're on 8. Okay, go ahead.
7, I'm on 8. Okay. Can't dance. What else? Who else? Is he from Houston?
No.
Is he from Atlanta?
No. That's 9.
Shit. Okay. So not Houston, not Atlanta. So okay. Is he a lyrical rapper?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's 10. Yeah, it's 10.
yeah, lyrical. Or is he okay? Lyrical rapper in a group at one point. Was the group big?
Yes.
It was a big rap group. It ain't that many big rap groups that came out after the 90s. That was hold on. Was the rap group in the 90s? Or was the rap
No.
okay, rap group. So I'm on what, 10?
You're on 12.
10.
No, that was 12 that you asked.
Or I just asked 12?
You just asked 11, you're on 12.
I'm on 12. Okay. Group was not that. Okay. Does this person let me see. Is this person or is there a person this person worked with that was in that group have a podcast?
Wait, hold on. What?
That was a question. Is this person affiliated with a podcast on any level?
No.
Okay. Rapper group. No podcast. Ain't that group. Is this person work with somebody from New York? Hold on. Is this person has this? Hold on. Let me see how to phrase this. Is the group G Unit?
Yes. That's 13.
Okay. There we go. Now we get somewhere now. All right. Does this person have a song called Candy Shop?
Yes. That's 14.
Oh, I know who it is then. Hold on. I did ask one more question. Does this person have a song called 21 Questions?
Yes. That's 15.
All right. We get it. Okay. I just had to make sure I was on the right boat. I'm going to get this over with for y'all people. If you didn't know, it's 50 Cent. The rapper is...
You're on a roll with this now. It's 2 in a row.
Let's go. Dang, that's crazy. 50 Cent ain't never worked with Drake.
I know. I didn't know if because I'm not the hardcore Drake fan, so I didn't know if they had like an album cut on one of Drake's albums I didn't know about, or maybe 50s.
I've never heard of a 50 Cent and Drake collab. So that's an interesting little nugget I just learned today. That's crazy. I've never thought about it.
I wonder if 50 and Wayne have collabed. If they did, I don't know it either. They could have, but
I ain't never heard that either.
Yeah,
maybe he just want to mess with Young Money. I ain't heard of Nicki Minaj collab either, and she from New York.
50 don't really collab a lot though, like with other mainstream like people. Hot artists. Yeah, he usually stays within his camp of like Eminem, Dre, and things like that. He doesn't go
Snoop
out
Dogg,
of
stuff like that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he don't really go outside of that group much.
Young Buck and all of them. You're right.
Not a young bug anymore.
Yeah, you don't work with them no more.
But yeah,
this band.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, that's 2 in a row, man. You did that, and yeah, he did put out songs. Maybe even mixtape in the 90s, but
yeah, I was gonna ask about mixtape when you said I would know him from the earlier, but he might have worked in the 90s. I thought he popped in my head at first. I was gonna ask if he had mixtapes, if he got popping off mixtapes in the 90s or something like that. Because I think the mixtapes were in the 90s, weren't they? Yeah. So,
and in New York, he was like noticed, but we didn't know that nigga like that. I didn't know him until what was the Wanksta? Wanksta and In the Club. That's when I
didn't know 50 Cent until my daddy started playing. My daddy put on the 50 Cent. Mini Man with that's a
my
fam.
Mini Man is nasty.
Yeah, I don't mess with Mini Man. Which death upon me? Blood in my eye, dog. I can't see. I'm just trying to be who I'm destined to be. And he's just trying to take my life away.
Facts. Yeah.
I know that whole verse. I almost spit that for y'all.
No, let's not. We need to get out of here before somebody else's power goes out.
You better watch how you talk. Yeah, next time you talk about Pops like that, you better watch how you talk. When you talk about me, and Pops come snuff y'all out. No, I'm playing.
Speaking of talking about Breed and Pops. You can make fun of Breed and his decisions with us over on Twitch at Anthony C. Thomas 91. I'm also on TikTok at Anthony's Kind of Nerdy, Twitter on Anthony's Kind of Nerdy, and Instagram at Anthony's Kind of Nerdy. Actually, Twitter is Anthony is Nerdy, but yeah, it's all there. I prefer you follow me on Twitch, Anthony C. Thomas 91. That's where it's at.
Yeah, follow him on Twitch. He be on there all the time. He be twitching it up. Oh, you can find me if you want to make fun of me personally. You can find me on Twitter at BreedBoy25, and that's boy as in BOI, not BOY. Also, you can find brain fart. I can't think. What am I saying? Podcast. You can find the podcast on Twitter also at Cricket Lens Pod, at Cricket Lens Pod. That's pod. So yeah, hit us up. You can make fun of me on either one of those, or you can go Twitch too. But hey, man. Anyway, you're wrong about Pop, so you can make fun and you expect some smoke back, because you're just not gonna come disrespect me and my Pops. Think we gonna sit and rock with him.
No, they already did it.
Yeah. Don't come to me to my page about cookies either. I mean, you can, but I'm gonna let you know. Peanut butter ain't it.
That is bad. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let's get out of here. It is thundering loud out there. Let's get out of here before we lose this whole episode.
Yeah, it's a little crazy outside. We already have some technical difficulties tonight.
All right. Well, what do we end out with? Jimi Hendrix once said, damn, I forgot what Jimmy once said because I don't have it pulled up right now. What did Jimmy say? That
sleep on your stomach.
Something about if I wasted your time, I'm sorry if we wasted your time. I'll give it right back to you one of these days. I can't remember. No, fuck that. Hold on. We got time. I'm not getting out of here without getting that Jimmy quote right. I'm going to have to memorize this if I'm going to say this every week. I didn't mean to take up all your sweet time. I look so bad, like the YouTube's going to see me just looking at the phone and quoting this. I'm going to memorize this. It's the smallest thing to memorize, too. It's my favorite line out the song, and I never remember it. I didn't mean to take up all your sweet time. I'll give it right back one of these days. I didn't mean to take up all your sweet time, baby. I'll give it right back one of these days.
All right. Got a little impression there at the end. See you.
Shout out to the greatest ever fucking do it.
Shout out to Jimi Hendrix.
We're supposed to be, that's usually how, that's supposed to end the pod and we're supposed to leave. But I do want to say this to all you young cats out there. Put some fucking respect on Jimi Hendrix's name. Like, we're just blabbering now. But I mean that shit. When you talk about
go listen to
fucking
Jimmy.
Respect on it.
He got mass guitar solos and shit.
Look, his voice is already cutting out. We need to get the fuck out.
Oh, man.
Your voice is getting robotic. All right, we're out of here.